In 2 minutes, I just want you to tell, for Detroiters who don't know who you are, tell us who you are.
And so, first, thanks for having me. And for those who don't know exactly who I am or have maybe never heard of me, uh, I'm the one behind the scenes. I'm the product of Detroit that doesn't have to be in front of the camera, but will finish the job anytime he sees a problem or any issue with the landscape and the playing field when it comes to minority communities and those being disenfranchised. Jonathan Barlow is just a overall advocate and businessman that was planted in the intersection of legacy with his grandmother growing up with Rosa Parks and his father coming off of the heels of the civil rights movement in Detroit. And I've just been advocating from behind the scenes the whole time. Ultimately, I love bringing individuals together through my platform, Let's Talk Roundtable, where I just bring leaders together in communities to really move conversation to collaboration. So that's really who Jonathan is.
So tell me, why does Jonathan want to be the next mayor of Detroit, and what qualifies you to lead the city, especially right now, because this is a critical moment for the city of Detroit?
Well, it's more so a calling than it is anything else of personal agenda, personal motive. I'm not a career politician. I'm not trying to create another pulpit. I'm definitely not attempting to be a litigator for the city or anything like that. I'm simply someone who finishes the job. The reason why I'm running is I'm tired of seeing my peers and those who I grew up with continue to try to catch the torch and establish tables from the old guard and continue to lose trying to win. And so I no longer can sit back and continue to travel and live the best life on yachts and talking to billionaires, while I see those back here being left out the conversation, overlooked, but not just those at City Hall, but those in our communities. It's really the leaders who haven't come together to create the right synergy in order for our people to really get to the next level and become successful. And that's really why I'm winning, to set a whole new paradigm with clean, fresh energy in this world that we call politics, but it's really government. And we keep on putting politics in a place that needs to really be more intentional and for the people.
So you kind of answered this next question, but I want you to tell Detroiters who are looking at you, what's the biggest difference they're going to see in you if you're elected the mayor of Detroit compared to a Mayor Duggan who's been there for 14 years and has made a lot of changes in the city?
Well, excuse my language, I'm just no BS. I am transparent, I'm blunt, you will not get anything like me. I'm different. And so what I mean by that is, for too long, people have been getting overlooked. And we keep on assuming that we know what the bottom is, but we have continued to overlook those at the total bottom of the barrel. And why I say that is simply this. My plan is to reach every family. I'll give you a copy. I wish I could have gave it to you before if the producer didn't give it to you, but it's an 11-page plan. It covers money, jobs, and homes so that every Detroiter can win. No other candidate can possibly bring a tech expertise and a foundation of experience, diverse experiences to the table in order to reach every family. Because if they could, they would have done it already. But I've sat back for 15 years after running for city council in 2009 in the biggest election ever for city council, and I've watched them. Meanwhile, I've put leaders in place and in position to really become successful and make impact. And now I'm ready for the job to really lead the next generation of innovators, entrepreneurs, family-centered, just professionals and engaged citizens, because that's what we're missing. Total lack of engagement, and I think our leadership is to blame for it.
Detroiters have seen a lot of corruption, and a lot of corruption damaged the city over the years. What systems will you put in place to ensure transparency and that people in the city of Detroit can put their public trust in you?
I'm the only candidate that has a background and experience nationally for participatory democracy. I'm quoted in the Atlanta Voice for my attempt to bring minds together off the heels of, well, actually before the last Trump election. We were really trying to move the conversation for that cross-partisan relationships can really start to engage the community in participatory democracy. And not only participatory democracy, I continue to lean back on my tech and innovative expertise. There's something called blockchain, and there's something called a foundation, if you want to put it in layman's terms, a foundation for making things transparent. The way that technology is right now, everything can be transparent. But our leaders continue to block us, continue to lie to us, continue to exaggerate the truth. They don't even tell good data points all the time. Our elected officials just got off the TV yesterday quoting what was the biggest election, but minimizing the numbers to compare them to this election. This election right now is very, very small compared to the election that happened in 2009, but we accept mistruths by our leadership, and ultimately we have to do a better job of telling our story. And so that's a little bit about what I bring different and what I can do to change what it is that our communities are needing to digest in terms of how they can engage.
Let's talk about education for a second. So many families in Detroit are worried about DPSCD, worried about our charter schools and whether their kids will get a good education so they can go on to college or go on to a trade school or anywhere else they want to go. What's your plan to work with DPSCD or charter schools to ensure every family can send their child to school and get a good education?
Here it goes again, fresh, clean energy. Someone who knows the school has been watching my mom for 30 years work with school districts by being the secretary of the board and others. That's where I started to see Mike Duggan coming in and out of office. That's where I started to see how our families and our schools can really change the whole environment of Detroit. And so, quite honestly, I've said it on multiple podcasts because I've pretty much interviewed the most out of all the candidates. And so I've told them, listen, I'm going after the schools day one. That's part of the first 30-day priority outside of getting 500 families off the streets. Those who are homeless and those who are being left out, I'm getting them off the streets. But meanwhile, I'm meeting with whoever the superintendent is, hopefully it's the same one by that time, and we're going to have a strong conversation. Now, before I just go in and take everything over, I want to do my best to do what I believe a number of board members on the school board have told me, which is get the resources to the children. We shouldn't have washers and dryers in the schools now, because we should have already provided them through community centers and other opportunities. But because we're going to recreate that community hub within the schools, my plan to reach every family is also to build a community innovation hub around that school so that we can really make sure that those resources wrap around that family for workforce development and otherwise. And so, again, an 11-page plan that covers all areas and reaches every family is the only thing that I think the residents are going to be able to see clear as to how we can accelerate growth.
You said 500 families day one off the streets. I know homelessness is a big problem in Detroit, but how do you come up with 500 families and on day one? In
the first 30 days. In the first 30 days, 500 families off the streets. Because what we have is this, and the numbers show it, and they've reported this, 10% of our population of the 40,000 in DPS are homeless. But that's not really accounting all those jumping from home to home on Monday with auntie, Tuesday with uncle, Wednesday with dad. And so my goal is to make sure that we stabilize and build profiles on all of these families in order to make sure that we know the real numbers, but also to make sure that any small component, such as the land bank who can easily provide shelter, that we start to put these small pieces together to add up to a package that we can present to a family that is experiencing the difficulties of meeting ends meet week in and week out, keep them away from those advanced cash checkout places so that they stop losing money day in and day out, and continue to make sure that we clinically reach every family and every person. Nobody's talking like this, and that's why I'm different.
Let's talk about the deep divides that exist between downtown and the neighborhoods, and between longtime residents in the city of Detroit and the newcomers who come in. How will you bridge that divide and bring everybody together as one Detroit?
The divide is our leadership. Our leadership is lying to our community. Our leadership is saying nothing is happening in our communities, but they're not telling them why. And it's because they're to blame, and they're being tokens and to a degree benefiting off of what is to come downtown and not communicating what the plans are to their community or telling them how to be ready. The issue is this, downtown was ready. You had buildings, you had property owners, landlords that understood what it took to get that business in. They had prime real estate, so it was easier for them to catch the investment. If you go into a community, they want to know if we bring these 50 houses here, or if we improve this thoroughfare, we want to know what's going to be built around it, and does the market even Is it optimal for bringing business there or bringing more housing there? And so the communities have to fit into the plan for whatever investment comes in. So again, reaching every family, reaching every property owner that might have a building in Eastern Market or might have a good corner store, a old dollar store or beauty supply store that shut down, but it's a great piece of property in a strip mall. These are the gentlemen that are in our communities that need their hand held so they can be walked through the process so that we can then wrap our arms around them with other development and other pieces of economic development to support community growth. That's what's missing right now. No one's holding no one's holding the property owner's hand. Nobody's holding the community hand to help them crowdsource around the project. And thus, there you go, a Skilla baby or a rapper touting that they did something, but it's not going to be successful because another investor is going to hold something and block them off. And those are the investors that's donating to all the other candidates and not communicating to the public what they need to do.
Wow. Tell me this, if you are elected mayor of Detroit, how will you ensure equity when it comes to city contracts and hiring and services, especially in our Black and brown communities?
Well, let's be honest about it. My 11-page plan, again, the only plan that's out there, I've not seen another one, it calls for indexing all the incentives that are given and then a 10-year phase-in period for all incentives that are given to big corporations. And so what that really means is that a marathon or any other corporate engine is just not coming into Detroit without having the outputs for what it is that we're giving them in the incentive package. And so no longer is a CBA or a CBO going to be separate of the initial agreement. The agreement is that these outputs have to be indexed within anything that we give you. And so because I wrote the most community benefits agreements, because we've done the most in emerging markets such as medical marijuana, such as sports gambling, all across the nation and in other countries, I believe that I'm the best person to make sure that contracts are equitable. Everything takes place. I know I sit in the lines down there at Hudson, the new Hudson's building, and I see who has the contracts. I know who has the contracts. And in addition to, I know the secret games that they play at the highest level of making sure that they use the candidates right now in the race as pawns. But I'm not going for it. And that's why they're scared right now, because they don't know what's going to happen by the end of this race and who gets caught out, and somebody has to be accountable.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Let's talk about gun violence for a second, especially in the city of Detroit, especially for young Black men who are getting gunned down on our streets. What's your strategy to end gun violence in the city?
Well, it's a two-pronged approach. First of all, we need safe and smart neighborhoods. First of all, I'm the only individual who last year tracked the evolution and the engagement that Ryan Bates made not too long ago. I believe in the last week or so of this taping, they had a end gun violence at the state capitol. I've been watching that, helping to support everything. And so I'm always aware, and this is why me running is not a experience issue. It's not a qualification issue. I'm really over experienced because everything I currently do is at a national level. It doesn't involve state or local politics. And so I'm always looking at the national efforts and how they trickle down to the local and micro efforts. And Ryan Bates is a great conduit of that. So I'm always looking at gun violence, but you really have to know the streets. You really have to know the families. You have to know the churches, who's connected to who. Because if something breaks out on the east side, it can very well affect and stir up drama on the west side. And so if you can't cut that off, if we don't improve neighborhood policing, if we're not in these families through PAL and otherwise, then we're not going to recreate family, we're not going to make Detroit community again, and therefore we're not going to reach every family, and we're going to be stagnant for another 50 years, which is nothing that we can risk at this moment.
Quickly, you brought up Ryan Bates. For people who don't know who Ryan Bates is, who's Ryan Bates?
He's running Michigan in gun violence currently right now. He's really the organizer that comes to the Council of Baptist Pastors, everyone in Detroit. And he ran a great campaign last year, attempting to do some things in conjunction with everything that was going on.
Let's talk about Blight, because Mayor Duggan did a lot with ending blight in the city of Detroit, abandoned properties, basic city services. How will you take that to another level if you're elected Detroit's next mayor?
Well, you have a lot of private-public partnerships that can be created. And when you start really looking at business improvement districts that need to be pretty much organized through different asset owners and landlords in certain neighborhoods. Ultimately, when you really think about how it is that, how shall I say it? The land bank is keeping properties. Let's just be flat out about it. When a community makes a plan, they go to the land bank says they can't get the properties, and then the community is left helpless. And then ultimately on top of all that, when you really look at the leadership and how they want to pursue bringing the neighborhood on board, it leaves the community totally at a disadvantage because they've done this work to get into programs like Motor City Match or anywhere else, and then they get deterred. Then they get pretty much a sense of distrust starts to build. And so again, my goal is to hold every hand of any entrepreneur or anyone in the community in order to get them to that next level. So quite honestly, when as you look at my plan, as you look at reaching every family, I believe that ultimately it's all hands on deck. From every organization, from every social worker organization, from every economic development organization coming to the same table to really get a strategic plan for whatever based off of Detroit Future City, whatever it is to rebuild that middle class. And that's how we really need to really approach every situation, including that one.
I want you to look in the camera, and I want you to tell me what's your message for that single mom or that single dad sitting on the city's east side trying to keep their kids safe, trying to keep the lights on, trying to keep the heat on. What are you going to offer them if you're their new mayor?
Well, to that one that's still struggling, I rode the bus. I sit at the bus stops. I know how it feels. The difference between me and everyone else is I love you. I actually love you. I love Detroit. And I love it so much that I can no longer sit back and allow you to continue to do something that we've been doing for the last 15, 20, almost 50 years, which is not being very aware of who we're putting in office and accepting whatever they say. And so, quite honestly, I got your back. I'm not gonna steer you wrong because I wouldn't feed or communicate or try to feed you a truth that somebody else told me. I'm the only self-funded campaign. And right now, the announcements that I will release will show you that the community really rose with a real one. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Final thoughts. If you could accomplish just one thing in your first year that would define your legacy, what would that be and why?
Well, ultimately, I'll be honest with you. I'm setting the stage for an international innovation hub. I'm not trying to take Detroit back into the industrial age and make us work in factories again. Even though there might be a factory, it's not going to look like yesterday's factory in the digital age. And when I did a keynote speech at New Labs about green energy and becoming more climate democracy minded, these are big issues, and all those problems rest right here in the city of Detroit, but not only the problem, but the opportunity to solve them. We have the best minds here, and if we can really harness the innovative capital and the intellectual property that I know Detroiters can create, I guarantee you that we're going to start spinning out the most founders with the best exits that will create the most generational wealth that you've ever seen in the world. I'm talking about bringing space and advanced air mobility to the city so that we can actually compete for an Olympics. No one is talking about dreaming big again. I'm the only one that knows how to dream, knows how to execute, knows how to plan, and knows how to bring great minds together, and that's why I should be mayor. That's exactly why I should be mayor, because no one talks like that, no one wants to do it, nobody even knows how to do it. Vote Jonathan Barlow for mayor.
And then any final thoughts from you?
No, my final thought is I love Channel 7, I love Miss Clifford, I love all the producers, I love everything they stand for, but I want to create a whole brand new relationship with media. I mean, when we can be on the same page, where we can communicate what's necessary, what needs to come, but bring civic engagement to an all-time high. Because you all know, just like I know, if we get more viewers, we get more voters, right? Somehow, some way, the formula has to add up so that we all win. Thank you so much for having me.